Good morning, folks. Welcome to Chip Break 11. We got a new tool, actually a couple new tools. I ordered some new deburring tools, not because I thought I needed them, new ones, but because we needed more of them. And I realized when it came, this is a Noga, that holy cow, I was using deburring tools that were worn out, just being lazy and not replacing these tips. A new deburring tool does a much nicer job of taking a clean but small edge break on a part. So this is my public service announcement. Everyone go out and either replace these, which are pretty cheap, or at least replace your little insert on your deburring tool. Don't even look at it. Don't even see if it's okay. Just throw it out and buy a new one. We also got a planar gauge. Adam Booth bought one of these from James Green at our open house. James bought a bunch of awesome tools, a lot of them beautiful Starrett tools, and actually a side disruption. I am really excited to see what James brings to the Bar Z Summer Bash. We're going to be out at that event June 25th in Rancho Cucamonga. I'll put a link in the video description. If you guys are near Southern California, please come check it out. James will also have a lot of tools there. This one I got off of eBay, and I was, so Adam bought one, and I was like, Adam, what's that for? And I kind of thought, okay, it kind of reminds me of like an adjustable parallel. And Adam started to explain some of the uses for it. I believe it gets its name as a planar gauge because, well, I could be wrong, but I think it was commonly used originally to set up tool heights on shapers. And what you could do is set your tool and come up, bring this up to the tool, touch off on the tool, and then it's a transfer device. You can transfer the measurement. So once you have this set, you can lock it down, and then you could use a micrometer or height gauge to determine the distance between the top and bottom plane. But obviously, as this thing moves up and down, the bottom and top remain coplanar. Quite nice. There's also this little pin up here, which I assume just allows you to go higher or lower, likewise with the low shelf. It's really cool to see old Starrett tools like this. I suppose the new ones are the same, but they're just they're just so well made. That's what's really nice about it. This one is missing, let's see, where is it? I think there should have been something right here that it's missing. I could be wrong, but it does have, yeah, right here. Can you see that? The LS Starrett Company, Atoll, Massachusetts, number 599. So I bought this on eBay, shipped for about $70, which I think is a good deal. The only problem with it is there's a little bit of, I don't even know what to call it. It's not corrosion or surface rust. I want to hit it with something real light, like I'll probably put Scotch-Brite, the lightest Scotch-Brite with a little sharp tool to kind of push it into there to clean it up, but it should be fine. It actually still tracks pretty smoothly. Where I'm going to use this, oops, try to get my viewfinder back on here, is when we go to set up parts. This is where I think is really helpful, and Adam did give me this idea. It totally makes sense. Take a part like this. I need to flip this part when it's done and have this counter bore here be parallel with this plane. So what I used to do was, rig up parallels or a stack of blocks, height gauges in my vise to get it about right and tighten it down. The beauty of this is I've got this perfectly coplanar shelf here that I can use and adjust this thing to the height where I want it, let this rest on it. Actually, to be honest, this part might be a little tricky because it's more narrow or the same width as the planar gauge, but you could, well, it's interesting, I'll have to think about that. But that's the idea. It makes setting up at various heights accurately, and it was just one of those tools where I thought if I find it for a good price, I'd like to have it in my list. On that note, on the Bar Z Summer Bash, American Rotary is donating a 20 horsepower phase converter, and they're doing it in a pretty cool way. You don't actually have to attend Stan's Bash. They're doing it as a online contest. I don't know if they're going to announce the winner at Stan's Bash I'll have to figure that out. But there's a link in the video description. Anybody can enroll, take a look at the contest rules. I don't know how they're handling non-US folks, but again, link in the video description if you want to enroll in that. I wanted to mention one thing that we do on watching YouTube videos. So I've got a lot of friends that put out great videos, or people I'm happy to call friends now. Unfortunately, there's only so much time in the day. So if you weren't aware, you can watch YouTube videos slower or faster than their natural rate. So you go to this little button right here, the little gear, click the gear, scroll up to speed, and you can go quarter speed, half speed, 1.5, or 2. 1.5 is usually pretty good for folks that talk at a normal rate. Some people that talk slowly, I can actually watch on 2. And it takes some of the enjoyment and fun out in terms of relaxing and watching it, but sometimes I just want to see what somebody's up to. I want to get through the content, and if it's something that is really interesting, or I need to watch again, I'll go back to normal speed. But just wanted to throw that out there in case you didn't know you can do that. And last note, I wanted to say thanks to John Grimsmo. He and I talk every week, and we've become really good friends, and we have really good conversations. And we had a really good one today, just talking about this culmination of both machining and entrepreneurship and business. And there's some really good takeaways that I want to get into with you guys on future Chip Break episodes. But the takeaway for today is no one goes it alone. We've built this business, and I'm proud that it's my business. No one has handed me anything or given me any freebies or anything like that. On the flip side, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for other people along the way. We try to pay it forward as well. But John is one of those guys. Being able to talk to somebody is, it means everything. So for you guys out there that are younger or starting your business, do it in your garage, bootstrap it. We'll talk more about that. But make friends. Be good to other people, because you're going to need help. And it's great to know that I've got a list of people I can reach out to when I get in a pickle because I don't know how to do something from a machining standpoint, or I need to ask Grimsmo, hey, am I being reasonable? Does this make sense? Whether it's buying a piece of equipment or a decision we want to make about our business, having a short list of people you really look up to and respect is a really good way to run sanity checks and decisions by folks. So with that, folks, enjoy your weekend. See you next week.